Yo, all praise to Yeshua, Yahweh, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Welcome to the Tactical Believers channel. I'm yours truly, Rambo, and y'all been asking for it, and it's finally here. We about to do the 2024 gun collection video. Don't know how long this video gonna be. I'm gonna try to make this video as short as possible. And by the way, thank you for all who has subscribed. Thank you for all who has donated. Thank you for all who has supported. Needless to say that, you know, it has definitely been a journey up to this point. I know I'm just not getting started, but the hustle of YouTubing is real. So we are about to get ready to get straight down into it. Not gonna do too much talking. So let's start with the first gun. I'm gonna start with pistols, then we will transition over to the rifles and the pistol caliber carbines. So let's get it. Oh, and by the way, I want to go ahead and let you know that this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not condone any type of gang violence, gang shooting, school shooting. Anyone that wants to use a firearm in the commission of a crime, we do not support that here at the Tactical Believers channel. We are a God first channel, and we believe in educating people on the practicality and the safety of having firearms and being a lawfully firearm owner. So also too, just want to let you know some of the firearms are, the magazines are loaded, but there is none in the chamber. I have safety checked every firearm that you're about to get ready to see, and I will safety check it again for the purposes of YouTube. So if you see a firearm and it has ammunition in the magazine, don't freak out. Everything is fine. There is no rounds in the chamber. So let's move on to the first firearm. Okay, here I have the Ruger LCP Max, chambered in 380. So we're gonna take this out. Safety check, safe direction. All right, this right here, this firearm right here is pretty much near and dear to my heart. This is pretty much my, when I wear gym shorts, or when I'm wearing sweatpants, or even I'm dressing casual suits and outfits for church, this is what I'm usually carrying right here. This right here is a very reliable firearm. I haven't had any issues with this firearm. It's a bit snappy. The only knock that I can say about this firearm is it is very difficult to hit your target. You know, anything that's maybe 20 yards and beyond, it gets real difficult. The sights on it is not bad, but to get the control that you want to make long distance shots, it can be a little challenging. Oop, drop the weapon. So they're right here. This is the side that I meant to show you at first, so not with the serial number and stuff, but I like this firearm. Like I said, it's near and dear to my heart. Comes with a 10 round magazine, chambered in 380. Also too, it also come, when you buy it, it also come with this sleeve right here. It's okay. I'm actually planning on getting the aftermarket sleeve for it, because it does okay to keep it concealed though, but if you wear a certain type of clothing, even with the sleeve on, it's kind of obvious that you have a firearm in your pocket. But needless to say, you know, it's a good gun. I enjoy shooting it. You know, I don't carry it every day. It's not an everyday carry. It's just a convenient carry for whenever I, you know, like I said, I have on gym shorts or put on, you know, church apparel. But anyway, let's go on to the next firearm. Okay, next firearm is my EDC, my everyday carry. Let me go ahead and remove it from the holster. Remove the magazine from the gun. Empty. Safe direction. Okay, this is tripping. This is the Smith & Wesson MNP shield plus chambered in 9mm. This right here is my EDC. This is my everyday carry. I have well over 1,000 rounds in this gun. It is reliable. It hasn't jammed on me. I shot everything from steel case, brass case, dirty ammo, cheap ammo, hollow points, FMJ, you name it. I have shot so many rounds into this gun. This is on me pretty much every day. The only thing that I'm missing is probably I want to add a TLR light that goes right here and it, you know, installs right here on the trigger guard. But this gun right here, every time I go to the range, I try to make sure I get some time in with this gun. It is a bit snappy, and I would say there's about a lot of micro compact. I pretty much shot the SIGs, the Glock 43Xs, the Springfield Hellcat. I haven't shot the PSA micro dagger yet, but I'm pretty sure all of them are snappy, okay? Every last one of them is snappy, because I can tell you, when I first got this gun, I did not like it, okay? Because outside of the other gun that I'm gonna show you first, I thought this right here was extremely snappy when I first got it. When I was at the range, I did not like this gun whatsoever. But I stuck to it. I kept putting rounds in it, and eventually I believe the recoil spring got broken in, and it still has some muzzle flip to it, but not as much as it did before, because I done put so much rounds in it. But to get into the specs of this firearm, I do have night sights in this firearm. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, these are night sights. They real good at night. I actually bought them with the night sights on here. I believe they are the True Glow night sights. I bought this with the I think it was some type of bundle package where you got a bag with it. I don't have the bag with me right now. It came with a bag, and then like 4 or 5 magazines. I think one of them was like a 10 round. I think the rest of them was like 13 round magazines. But yeah, this is my EDC. I carry this every day. I love this gun. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, now we about to get into my Glocks. And after this video, if you want to say that I'm a Glock fanboy, fire away. I'm probably am a Glock fanboy. I do like Glocks. Now I'm not this type of person that say the Glock is the end all be all, but in my opinion, I believe if the world goes to crap, I want a Glock. Hands down, I want a Glock. But okay, I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna go in numerical order. So let's just start with this. So do a safety check. This is Glock 17 Gen 3. This gun right here is near and dear. I know I said it about the other gun, but let me tell you something about this Glock. This was the first Glock I ever purchased. This was my first Glock. I got this about 3 years ago. And let me tell you a funny story about when I bought this Glock. When I bought this Glock, I bought it brand new at the pawn shop. And I did not know until my friend told me that this when I was still new in the firearms, that Glock has different generations. Like, you know, you got the Gen 3s, the 4s, and the 5s. I thought a Glock was a Glock, you know, to be honest with you. And my friend was like, oh, you got a Gen 3. I said, Gen 3? I said, it's a Gen 3. He said, dude, Glocks had different generations. I said, what gen they on now? I said, they on the 5th gen. I said, oh, really? And he said, but that doesn't mean that you have a bad firearm, because there's a lot of people that prefer Gen 3s over Gen 4s and Gen 5s. So, I think I probably got about maybe pushing 2,000 rounds in this gun. And make it so bad, I think between the first time I got this gun and now, I think I probably cleaned this gun twice. I think I probably cleaned and oiled this gun twice. This gun right here is a workhorse. Like I said, it was my first Glock, and when I had it, I shot it. So I shot so many rounds to this gun. It looks clean, it looks new, but trust me, this thing has got some work. So yeah, this is my Glock 17 Gen 3. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, this is my Glock 19. Yep, not a 19X. It looked like a 19X, but it's not a 19X. This is a Glock 19 Gen 5, and it's the FED color. So, as usual, let me remove, no bullets, nothing in the round. Safe direction. Okay, this right here, this is a very, very special gun. I will be honest, I probably got about 600, maybe 500 rounds in this one. I didn't shoot this one much. I need to, but I didn't shoot this one much. I kind of, when I bought it, I wanted this to be like a safe queen because of the color, because I said this is such a unique, it's such a unique finish on here. I didn't want to mess the finish up on it, but I'm about to get this thing some work, man, because at the end of the day, a Glock is a Glock. You know, you can throw these things in a bucket of water, you can throw it in sand, a Glock gonna do what a Glock do. But yeah, this is my Glock 19 Gen 5, and this right here is a 15 round magazine. I have the Strike Industry +5 in here, so that will give you a total of 20 rounds plus one in the head, 21 rounds. I actually like this. I test this out multiple times. It's reliable, it hasn't failed on me, hasn't jammed on me. But yeah, this is a pretty good gun. I enjoy this. I enjoy shooting it. Like I said, I need to shoot it more. But yeah, this is my Glock 19 Gen 5. Okay, the next gun. This is Glock 22, chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, Glock 22. This is a Gen 5. So let's go ahead and do what we do. Move that. There is no ammo in the chamber, safe direction. Okay, this particular gun right here, this is my bedside pistol. This is the pistol that I'm grabbing when there is a bump in the night. And it's the reason why I have the light. I don't wanna blind you because this thing is pretty bright. I have the Olight on here, Valkyrie PL Pro. This is the one that it has the rechargeable battery right here at the bottom. And yeah, this is my pistol of choice as far as the bedside pistol, because if I'm going to use a pistol for a home defense weapon, it's gonna be, it's gotta have some pop to it. It's gotta have, nothing against 9mm. My 9mm does very, very well in home defense though, but I wanted something that has a little bit more power to it, something that's a little bit more, I don't know the word of what I'm trying to say, but this right here, the magazine right here, as you see, it got F&J in it. Loading up for range day. Usually I keep Hornady critical defense in here, but this came with 315 round magazines. On one of the magazines, I also added a Strike Industries plus. I think with the 40, I think it's a +4. I think you get 3 in the magazine and 1 in the head, so that would be a total of what, 19? Yeah, 19 shots. So yeah, got about, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, guys. Name, because I shoot a lot, man. I don't know how many rounds I got. I got over 500 rounds in this gun. Probably I could pretty comfortably say maybe 700, pushing to like 700 rounds in this. This gun has never failed me. I'm gonna go ahead and say spoiler alert, none of my Glocks has never failed me. None of them has never jammed. None of them has never gave me any issues. Of course, by this being a 40 caliber, it got a little bit more muzzle flip than the average 9mm. And also this one I added, since I wanted this to be my bedside gun, I also added some night sights to it. Yeah, these some Ameriglow night sights that I put onto it. So yeah, this is on my nightstand. So this is one of, not the only one of my choices of home defense. So yeah, so let's go on to the next firearm. Okay, Glock 23 Gen 3, chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. If you watched my last video, I actually shot this, took this to the range and shot it. Before we get too deep into this conversation, we're going to, it's nothing in the chamber. Safe direction, where nobody's at. All right, yes, this is loaded, but my finger would not be on the trigger whatsoever. Okay, this gun right here, I actually bought this gun before I bought my Glock 22, and this was actually my bedside gun, but I decided to get the 22, something much longer, something that's a little less in recoil, because this gun right here got some kick to it. The 40 Smith & Wesson coming out of this gun has some power to it. If you go and look at my range video, the last video that I made, I actually shot this, and you can actually see this thing pow, pow, pow. But I will say this about this gun. This is a very, very accurate gun. Very, very accurate gun. You can actually hit probably a fist-sized group with this gun from 25 yards. I mean, this is a very, very accurate gun for it to be a Gen 3. I haven't shot it that much. I don't know the number, guys. I'm just gonna say over 5, under 5, over 1,000, under 1,000. I got over 500 rounds on this pistol. Probably right at 5. But yeah, this is my Glock 23. I actually do have a in the waist holster for this gun. It's in the safe. I don't feel like running upstairs and getting it. But yeah, this is a gun that I also will carry from time to time. It's a decent carry gun though, but you know, it's a little heavy. If I do carry it, I'll just put the flush 13 round magazine in it. But yeah, it's a good gun. I love it. Love to shoot it. Like I said, it took me a while to get used to the recoil on this though, but overall, it's a good, reliable gun. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, all right, now this next gun, every Glock fanboy that I know in the United States of America have this gun. This right here is another gun that I EDC from time to time. This is my EDC rotational, and this is the Glock 26 Gen 4 chamber in 9mm. All right, let's go ahead and safety check this thing. As you see, I have my carry ammo in this. This gun is clear. Safe direction. As you see, you're probably looking at this and saying, you're probably looking at the finish and saying, what in the world? But I will tell you this. I wind up getting this gun for a great deal. I think the finish on this gun is called the Battle Worn Coyote Brown Battle Worn, something like that. Anyways, this right here, this Glock is originally like $600, and I wind up, I'm gonna tell you a quick story behind this. I went to the gun shop. I knew I wanted the Glock 26. I wanted the black one. Okay, when I went there, they were sold out of the black Glock 26s, and I was there. I was actually going to get a Gen 3 because I did research on it, and I was like, well, I'm fine with a Gen 3. And he actually had this one, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get this one because this is out my price range. But he wound up talking to the person that was running the gun store, and he actually wound up giving me this gun for the price of a Gen 3. I think I wound up paying like 500, I think it was like 530 bucks plus tax out the door. I took that deal and I ran home with a big old smile on my face. This gun, I know I got about well over 1,200 rounds in it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like the Glock 26 was a gun that was well before its time. This was, to me, I look at the Glock 26 as the granddaddy of the micro pistol, because in this day, this was the micro pistol, and it's a little bit bigger than your modern micro pistol, but not by that much. It's thicker. But what I like about this Glock 26 is when I shoot it, it shoots just like I'm holding a 19. I mean, for real, because it has a little bit more muzzle flip than a 19, but not that much. But I can shoot this gun just as good as I can shoot my 19. This is a very accurate gun. It's a very on point gun. I carry this gun, usually I carry this gun around the winter months when it's colder, when I have thicker clothes, because it's a bit heavier gun than my Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus. But yes, this right here, this is a +2 Pierce grip, because the original capacity of the magazine is 10 rounds. So this is 12 round plus 1 in the head, so that's 13 rounds. So that's good enough for me. That's okay. I mean, of course, try to get as many rounds as you can, but to me, 12 is my minimum. You know, 12 rounds is my minimum. If it's anything less than 12 rounds, for me to have like an EDC, that's a little, that's, you know, 12 rounds is my minimum. But anyways, we got more and more guns to go, so let's go on to the next firearm. Okay. Whew. Getting tired already. We haven't even got to long guns yet. This is Glock 43X, chambered at 9mm. And I'm pretty sure this one, yep, this one is empty. This is the Shields Arm. I think it's called Shields Arm. Yeah, Shields Arm. 15 round magazine. Safety check, safe direction. This gun is now safe and clear. This right here, I got about 500, I got over 500 rounds in this gun. This right here, I'm actually working on this gun to be my next EDC. Can I carry it? Yes. I have a holster for it? Yes, but right now, I really want to add the TLR sub 7 on here. This is a Hollow Sun 407C. This is the one that's just got the red dot on it. I don't feel like cutting the dot on. I got it off right now. I don't feel like cutting it on because I'm gonna have to cut it off, because right now this gun I'm not really carrying this gun, but I shoot this gun a lot. I got the blackout suppressor high sights on it. Heck, I guess I'll give y'all a demonstration while I'm here. There we go. Let me see, I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it. The red dot through the camera, there we go, yeah. So, yeah, this is actually my first firearm. This is actually my first firearm that I got with the red dot. I'm still learning how to shoot with a red dot. I'm still like on that, learning curve of transitioning from iron sights to a red dot. But I will say this, a red dot is much, much better than iron sights, because you're able to, you have a big view, you have a big sight radius, you're able to use both of your eyes, and it's just much funner to shoot. You can be much accurate with the gun, but it does have a learning curve to it. Like I said, I'm not 100% comfortable yet carrying this firearm, because I'm still learning how to get from here to here and able to pick up that red dot. I'm not comfortable yet because I can't pick up that red dot as quick as yet. I still got some more practicing to do. But yeah, this is my Glock 43X. This gun is snappy as well, got some snap to it. But ain't nothing too much that you can't handle. But yeah, I enjoy shooting this gun. Hopefully soon this will probably be my primary carry gun because of the reliability, the track record, and then I'm trying to be a cool boy. I'm trying to get into the cool boy gang with the red dot. So all right, let's go to the last and final handgun. Okay, so if you was to tell me, Rambo, out of all the handguns that you have, if there was one handgun that you can take to defend yourself, defend your family, go out and try to survive in this world, the zombies coming, we got the crap done hit the fan moment, what is the one firearm that you would take? This will be it right here. This right here is the Glock 45, chambered in 9mm. This will be the gun that I will take, because one thing about this gun, this to me, do a safety check, Reggie. This to me right here is the most versatile Glock has come out with. I also believe that the Glock 26 is also versatile because you can use 15 round magazines. You can use 17 rounds, 20 rounds, 33 round magazine. But as far as this one, what I like about this gun is it's just small enough to conceal, but it's big enough to fight with. And I actually love this gun, man. I got about 800 rounds in this gun, man. I love this gun. This is actually my battle belt. This is actually my gun that I have on my battle belt. And right here, going to a little deeper right here, this is the Hollow Sun 507C. It has 3 different reticles to it. The only thing that I'm missing is I gotta add me some suppressor high sights to it though, but I done shot so many rounds with this, and by this being a bigger window, I'm able to pick up the red dot just a little bit better with this one versus the 43X. I don't know if you can see, yeah, the camera really doesn't do any justice, but yeah, this right here, this is my war gun. This is my battle gun. This is the handgun of choice I'm going to have on me in my battle belt, because one thing about this right here, I can take all the Glock 17 round magazines and take it with me, and take this one. And then what I like about this is you have so much control over this gun because of this grip, because basically this is a 19 slide and a 17 grip. Y'all know it's 1,000 videos on this gun right here. So yeah, this is my Glock 45, chambered in 9mm, and this is the final handgun. Now we about to go over to the big boy guns. All right, this right here is the Grand Power Tripod. This is a got it backwards. This right here is a 9mm pistol caliber carbine. We're going to safety check, and yes, I do keep hollow tips in this because this is a gun that I take with me on the road, safe direction. All right, we still got a ways to go, guys, so I'm just gonna go over this firearm real quick. This is a 9mm. This gun that was made in what's the country this thing made in? Slovakia. Yeah, this is Slovakia, and I believe this is the what the Slovakian military use as they PCC. And okay, just to go through, I got the SIG Romeo 5 red dot. Got backup flip up sights, cheap Amazon backup flip up sights. Got the Magpul angle grip. Got the curved magazine. I have a SB tactical folding brace, and I got this cheap sling from Amazon. This gun also too is one of my home defense guns that I go to when I feel like there is a threat in my house, when there's multiple threats. This right here would do the job, because I will tell you this: if you study ballistics, a 9mm coming out of a 4 and 5-inch barrel versus a 9mm that's coming out of an 8-inch barrel is night and day. This right here will put a hurting on somebody if they try to do any harmful or evil things to you. This right here would definitely do the trick. What else that I can talk about this weapon? Oh, when I first got this weapon came with a briefcase. Came like in a briefcase, and it came like 3 like straight, it wasn't curved, but it was straight magazines, and they were reliable. I didn't have any issues with this. I'm gonna do a field review on it. I wanna give you a story about how I wound up getting this weapon, but I got so many weapons to go. I don't wanna get into it right now, but yeah, this is the Grand Power Stribog. This is the, yeah, the SP9A1. This is not the SP9A3 with the roller delay. This is a straight blowback though, but yeah, I love this gun. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and do the AK-47s. This right here is the Polish Hell Pub. Okay, it is empty. Okay, this is empty. There's no firearm in the chamber. Okay, we'll put it back on safety. All right, this right here is I think I've already said it. This is the Polish Hell Pub. I got some videos, I got some shorts of me shooting this gun. This gun right here, this gun is loud as hell. Y'all hear me? Them Dracos and them short barrel AKs are loud as hell. I would not use this gun as a home defense, not unless I absolutely have to, because this thing right here will blow your eardrums out your head. But to get into this firearm, this right here, this is a Magpul handguard that I took off, because the handguard that came with this, sucked. I think I'll probably be 20 rounds in, and this thing, and it started getting hot. But with this, you know, I can and this right here, this actually protects your hand from heat very, very well. I have over 500 rounds in this. This is a SBA tactical folding brace for AK pistols. This is an AK pistol. This is not a rifle. And yes, ATF, my pistol brace is legal. Okay, so chill out with that, ATF. Chill out with that, man. Y'all doing too much, man. Y'all doing too much to good people, man. But anyways, but yeah, got over about 600 rounds in this. This is a US Palm mag. The mag, I like the US Palm mags. That's one of my favorite AK mags. And I like the Korean magazines too. The magazines that came with this gun, I threw them away. Guess what? I will say this. What's the name brand? Radom, Poland Radom. Look, y'all make good AKs. I gotta get y'all. It's a good AK. Garbage magazines. The magazines is garbage, man. I'm serious, guys. The magazines, I threw them away because I remember loading them. It was lethargic loading them. It was just, the magazines is horrible. So my recommendation, if you get the Polish Hell Pub, get the folding brace to it. Get you some US Palm, some quality magazines, and I'm planning on changing this grip out to a Magpul grip whenever I get a chance. So yeah, this is my Polish Hell Pub. I love this gun. Sometimes I will put this gun in my bag when I'm traveling, and this gun will go with me. But yeah, I want to add a light, some type of light up here eventually. But all right, let's move on to the next firearm. Okay, the next AK we got is, this is empty. All right, this right here is the Centuries Arm BFT 47, and that BFT stand for bold front trunnion. This is like their big time quality version of an AK. They say this is a little bit better AK than their previous one, the Visca. And I will say this, I do not have that many rounds to this gun. I probably got about 150 rounds through this AK, because 7.62 by 39 is insane. The prices on it is insane, because when I got that Hell Pup, about 3 years ago, and you could have got you could have got about 500 rounds of 7.62 by 39 for like 160 bucks. But now, you know, when I bought this, they were starting to go up on 7.62 by 39 prices. But oh yeah, this chamber is 7.62 by 39, by the way. But yeah, it's a good gun, shot good. I mean, is it reliable? So far, it's reliable. It hasn't failed me yet. I don't believe it's going to fail me. It's a heavy little gun. This actually feels like an imported 8K, but this is American-made AK. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna spend some more time with this gun. I'm gonna put some more rounds down range. I'm gonna keep it classy. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know, you know, people get AKs and they wanna, you know, change out the handguard with the Picatinny rail, and they wanna put the dust cover. They got the Picatinny rail for a red dot and change out the stock. Me, I like the classic look of an AK. That's me, man. I love that metal and wood look to an AK. That's just, you know, to me, I just feel like I just respect this platform so much, to the point that I'm willing to leave it just like it is. Even though this wood thing would get a little hot, you know, after a certain amount, after so many rounds. But yeah, I love this thing, man. And we're gonna go on to the AR-15s. Okay, well, before we even get to the rifles, we're gonna go to the pistols. Safety check. Nothing in the firearm. Safe direction. Well, that's on safety, so we're gonna leave it on safety, okay? All right, so this right here is the Radical firearm. This is a Radical firearm pistol. This is chambered in 5.56 223. This is a 7.5 inch barrel. I know. Save your comments. I know that the terminal ballistic of a 223 5.56 doesn't perform well in a 7.5 inch barrel. I understand that. Thank you. I knew that before I bought this gun, because let me tell you something, I wanted to get a 300 blackout. The 300 blackout, they didn't have any 300 blackout, they sold out, so I had the money. I wanted something small, something that I could use as a truck gun, and I just settled with this. And what I did was I took the A2 flash hider on here, I put a, y'all, I'm sorry, I don't know the brand of this, but I actually put this on. This is basically an oppressor, not a suppressor, an oppressor, which basically what it does is send all the gases and it send all the noise down range. It's still loud, but it takes the edge off the sound just a little bit. Right here, this is just a weapon light. I think it's Fiachi cheap weapon light. Right here, this is the Sight Mark M spec, and let me tell you something, this is a dang good red dot. I don't see the hate for this red dot. I know there's a lot of people in the gun community that really hate this red dot. I don't see why, because the reviews that I've seen on it, for the most part, was extremely positive. It's pretty much an EOTech clone. You get this 65 MOA dot in it. That's basically the little circle with the dot in the middle. I have no issues with this red dot. I have about 250 rounds in this gun, not a lot, but I had this thing in the bag. I done dropped this thing. I done threw it in the back of the truck. I never had any issues out of this weapon. But yeah, this is a good firearm. You know, eventually I would probably change this barrel out and put a 300 blackout barrel on it, and I'm just a little discouraged of getting the 300 blackout because the round's so daggone expensive. But yeah, but this right here, this will still do the trick. This will still stop the threat. This will still get you by. All right, let's go on to the next one. All right, the next one is another AR pistol. Gonna put in safety. Yep, safety. Gonna put this back in here. This right here is another Radicals firearm, but this is a 10.5 inch barrel. This right here has the SIG Romeo 5 red dot, some backup iron sights, cheap Amazon light, don't know what brand it is, but I'm actually planning to change all of these cheap lights out on my guns and to get something a little bit more quality, but it works, you know, it does what it needs to do. I have about 1,200 rounds in this gun. This was actually my first AR pistol. I will tell you this, if this would probably be my second choice if zombies was coming, if, you know, the government decided to go rogue on its people, crazy things started happening, this would probably be choice number 2. This was my choice number 1 though, but I really do like this firearm, man. This firearm is very handy, very maneuverable. You get just enough terminal ballistic at this 10.5 inch barrel to do what you need to do to handle business. But yeah, this was my first ARP. Bought it about 3 years ago. About 3.5 years ago, I bought this thing right in the meat of COVID. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I see the prices of this weapon now, I kind of cringe because I'm not gonna lie, I've overpaid. When I bought this, I overpaid for this weapon, man. I did. Don't eat me up too bad in the comments, y'all, because everything was hot. Man, during COVID, I paid like $750 for this gun. That's not even including the red dot, extra magazine, the foregrip, the flashlight, just the bone bare of the gun, just the straight stock, like $750. But guess what? I ran so many rounds of this gun. This has never failed me. Radical Firearms make very, very, very good firearms. That's why I went ahead and when I bought that 7.5 inch one, that's why I bought one. It's a budget firearm, but man, look, this thing right here, this you can go the distance with Radical, okay? I will say this, I will put my reputation on the line. You can go the distance with Radical. Radical is a good company, man. They make really pretty good firearms, but I will recommend if you're going to go the cheap budget route with firearms, just make sure that you keep your extra parts. Make sure you keep extra make sure you keep extra bolt carrier groups. Make sure that you keep extra charging handles. Just make sure that you keep parts and tools on deck just in case something happens, because you got to keep in mind with these budget firearms, they have to cut costs somewhere. They have to cut materials so they can provide a cheaper weapon for their customers, for their consumers. So you got to keep in mind they cut costs somewhere. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. All right, y'all, this is tiring. This right here is my Smith and Wesson. What's this thing called? M&P AR-15. We're gonna safety check this thing. Yeah, you know, I would say this about this firearm. This was my first AR-15. As you see here, if you know how a Smith & Wesson normally look, you can look and tell that I put a lot of time and money into this gun. I got about 1,500 rounds in this weapon right here. Never had any issues. As you see, this is an aftermarket handguard. I could not stand the handguards that came up to like right here, and you know, basically my whole hand can grip the right, and that's basically all I got. I had no rooms to put no weapon light on it or nothing. So I took that out and just decided to get like the whole full, you know, the whole full handguard, the handguard thing, so I could put attachments on it, and then the weapon just looked more modern. It looks better. Got a new mag. I'm gonna tell you everything that I switched out. Switched out the stock, switched out the hand grip, put a foregrip on it, took off the old handguard. Once again, cheap light, but it works. I trained with it. I did a lot of stuff with this. Light hasn't failed me yet. Gotta put the magazine back in. What can I say about this weapon? I got a lot of rounds in this one, more than 1,500. I got a lot of rounds in this one. The red dot, this is for a long time I just ran the iron sights on it because the iron sights out the factory was so accurate. But I went ahead and got a red dot. This is a little cheap red dot magnifier combo. This is Mushroom Tactical Mushroom red dot. It's okay. It's not the best red dot in the world, and it's not the worst red dot in the world. The magnifier, I kind of like the magnifier just a little bit better than the red dot. I haven't lost zero with the red dot so far, but I'm actually planning on taking this off and putting a HoloSun 5010C on it. This is just something just to have, just to get acclimated with just shooting a red dot with my rifle. So this will probably be my gun of choice if things was to hit the fan. If you know, if it's get up and go time, this will be the rifle that I would have on me with my plate carrier or my chest rig. This will be the rifle that I have, because out of all the long guns I had the most rounds out of this one. Like I said, this is my first AR-15, and this was my only AR-15 for a while, for at least almost 2 years. So when I was going to the range, I brought this with me every time I went to the range. So I put a lot of rounds. I trained with this thing, went to classes with this rifle. Man, this is my tried and true right here. This thing is tried and true. You probably can't see it on the camera. It does have some scratches on it from dropping it and training and rolling around with it. But I have multiple magazines with this gun. Running out of things to say about it. It's just a good weapon. I enjoy shooting it and will continue to shoot it. But yeah, this is my go to war rifle right here. So, all right, let's go on to the next one. All right, this right here is the Ruger S-FAR, chambered in 308. The weapon is clear. As you see, I got 308 in there, and this came with a 20 round magazine. This is a 20 round magazine. I actually have the 25 round magazine, the window mag. Don't know why I did not went to go get it and put it in here, because it made the weapon look better, but we're going to keep going. This right here, this is also a Mushroom Tactical LPVO. I'm actually planning on putting a Sig Schuler LPVO on here, the 1-6 one on here. This one, it's okay. I wind up getting it because when I bought this rifle, I paid almost $1,000 for it. Probably right $1,000 for it, and now money was getting tight, so I just threw a budget LPVO on here. But to get an LPVO is credit, it performs very well. It hasn't moved on me, hasn't shipped, hasn't lost zero. I zeroed this LPVO for 75 yards, and I can tell you right now, I have less than 100 rounds to this weapon because 308 is extremely expensive. Because when I bought this, let me do this so y'all can see the rifle. When I bought this rifle, I wound up getting 250 rounds of 308 the same day that I bought this. So that answers your question. This is the reason why I wound up getting the budget LPVO, because I wound up spending a lot of money on ammunition, and I think I got about 50 rounds through this weapon. I'm not gonna shoot it as often as my other weapons because, like I said, I want to put a new red dot. I actually do want to put a red dot. I want to put a canted red dot on here, but I want to put a new LPVO on here. Just something a little bit more quality, you know. You'll learn when you go into firearms, man. You'll understand that it's so important to have, quality accessories on your firearm. You don't have to have like the top name brand or the top tier stuff, but just good quality, something that's not going to break the bank. That are actually some good budget options. And I think the SIG LPVO, the 1 in 6, is actually It's a good option. I've seen it on Amazon from anywhere from like $300 to like $275. But when the time is right, I'm gonna snag me one of these boys, and yeah, we'll do a review on this thing. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. All right, we winding down. We getting there, y'all. We getting there. Whew. Okay. This is another AR-15, but this is actually a Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. This gun is chambered in 22 LR, right there. Gotta make sure. Safety wrenching, put safety on. Okay, this right here, this is probably one of the funnest, one of my most favorite guns to shoot. This right here is a fun gun. I actually bought this gun to kind of get my wife into firearms because, she looks at an AR-15 a little bit intimidating for her. So I bought this right here to kind of help her get into it. This is bone stock. I bought this out the box. It has the Mag Crew flip up sights. To be honest with you, when I put an AR-10, once I get the SIG LPVO for this, I'm actually going to take that budget one off, the Marshall off, and put it on this one, because I think that Marshall will be perfect for something like this, because this thing does not have hardly no recoil whatsoever. I got about 150 rounds through this. I just got this. This was actually a Christmas gift for me this past Christmas, and I haven't took this one out to the range as much as I wanted to, but this thing is fun to shoot. I haven't had any issues with it, no jams, no failure. I done put cheap 22 CCIs, Winchester, Remington Gold Dot. Put a mixture of 22s in here, and it's running. It's a lightweight weapon. I actually also bought this even though I bought this to get my wife into the AR platform, but I actually bought this for myself for training, because eventually I'm gonna put a vertical grip on it, I'm gonna put a light on it, and I'm gonna get a sling for it, and I'm actually gonna use this to train with. So, because training with them AR-15s with the 5.56 and 2.23 rounds get expensive after a while. But if I can just get 1,000 rounds of 22 LR and just go at it, yeah, it's a good option. So I don't know why I keep forgetting to put these magazines back in here so the weapon can look like a weapon. But yeah, But yeah, I'm actually planning on doing I want to do a lot of things to this way. I want to add a lot of accessories to it. Basically, that's the reason why I bought it the same color, because I wanted to kind of mirror my AR-15. So that's why I got the FED, the color version of this. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, while I'm going through this firearm, each and every firearm that I'm showing you, I'm actually planning on doing a dedicated video, a dedicated review to each and every firearm. This is just basically a gun collection video, just showing everything that I have. I have detailed stories and I have detailed stuff that I want to share with you about all these firearms. But I'm trying to make the best time of what we got, because I still have more firearms to go. So, all right, we went through the AR-15s and all of that. So let's go to the shotties. All right, we getting there. All right, this right here. All right, safe direction. Safe. Okay, this is my what this thing called? FV12 bullpup shotgun. And if you've been keeping up and been following the channel, I literally just got through shooting this at the gun range this past weekend. Just gonna go through quick. This is the 5-round magazine that it came with. It came with 2 5-round magazines. I wound up buying 2 more 10-round magazines. I usually put the 10-round magazine in here, but I'm just want to just show you the original version for the video's sake. I probably got about 200 rounds to it. I probably got maybe about 180 rounds of buckshots and slugs combined, and some light loads. I don't shoot light loads out of this because this does not cycle light loads very well. It will shoot light loads, but it won't cycle them reliably. But I've tested out the 10-round magazine on the last video, and they cycle very well, because I took the 10-round magazine the first time I bought it, it kept jamming up, and I just basically just loaded up and just let it stay loaded for like 4 months, and that problem is fixed. But yeah, cheap light, once again, because I'm a cheapo, cheap Amazon light. This right here, this foregrip actually came with it. And then I had to buy some flip-up sights with this thing, because it didn't come with no flip-up sights. But yeah, this gun right here, this is actually one of my home defense weapons. This is my home defense shotgun. This is what I'm grabbing when I need to rip chunks of flesh out of somebody for violating, which I really don't want to do. I'm not that type of guy, but I have a family and a wife to protect. This is what I'm going to use right here. This would definitely also get a review, an independent review on it, video on it, but don't have much to say. It's a semi-automatic, so every time you pull the trigger, it goes boom. You let go and pull the trigger, it goes boom again. You don't have to pump. So like I said, it's a very convenient shotgun, very easy to shoot. This thing right here rocked the hell out my shoulder on that last video. If you seen that last video where I mag dumped 10 rounds, man, that thing had my shoulder hurting, man. The next morning when I woke up, man, my shoulder was sore. But there ain't too much that you can handle. This is a good shotgun. It has a recoil spring here to take up some of that recoil. But yeah, let's continue on to the next weapon. All right. Moxburg Shockwave, and this is another gun that I shot on the video. I'm not going to do any pumping with this gun, because as you see, yeah, you see what you see. If you know, you know. This right here is also I had this as a home defense option before I wound up getting that other shotgun. This right here, usually I just use this as my camping gun or my woods carry gun. But look, my recommendation, if you're gonna get a Shockwave, get the mini shell adapter and get you some mini shells, and I will show you what I got loaded in here. I have slugs loaded in this bad boy. Let me tell you something, this gun right here, with the combination of some mini shells, man, this gun is golden. With mini shells, this gun is golden, okay? I ran probably about 10 rounds of these mini shells through this gun, and man, it was just, it was just real smooth shooting. But if you think you're a tough guy and you want to be a bad guy, you know, you can. Look, I shot multiple rounds of buckshots and slugs out of this thing, man. And if you look at my last video, it's a technique of shooting this thing. You push forward with this and push back with that, and just kind of like the bow and arrow type technique, and it actually mitigates some of that recoil for you, and it's much easier to shoot. But yeah, this is a novelty gun right here, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it wouldn't surprise me not one bit if the ATF decide to change their mind and come after this firearm. It wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. They try to come after it somewhat doing the pistol breaks, doing the little pistol breaks craziness they had about a year ago. But this right here, yeah, man, get you a shockwave, y'all. This gun is a real cool gun to shoot. If you put 12 gauges in it, you better hang on to that boy, because this thing will rock. It will rock and sock you. So all right, let's move on to our last and final firearm. Last but not least, nothing in here. There's nothing in the chamber. All right, this is the Mossberg 590 Persuader. I just bought this shotgun not too long ago. I bought this shotgun literally about a month and a half ago, and that range video was actually my first time shooting. I had a Mossberg Maverick 88. The Maverick 88 is not here right now. It's up there somewhere. Just didn't want to bring it here because I will tell you this right here shoots a whole lot smoother than that 88. That 88, I don't know what it is between this and the 88. I love the Maverick 88. It's reliable. You know, it would get the job done, but this shotgun shoots a whole lot smoother. Quick rundown on it. I wound up buying just the shell holder, the one, the little Velcro. You know, it does well, it does okay. Bought like a little shotgun sling. Bought these little attachments to attach the sling on here, and don't have too much to say about the shotgun. I think I probably got about, man, how many rounds I shot on that video? This gun, probably less than 20 rounds, and maybe about 15, 16 rounds in this thing, man. I ran a full load of bird shots, and I think I ran maybe about 5 or 6 buck shots through it, and it did very well. I'm planning on doing more with this shotgun. I want to put a light on this one, because this is actually going to be a gun that when I carry through the woods, because I like to go hiking from time to time. So this will be one of the guns if I'm in the deep woods or something. If I run across a Bigfoot or a dog, man, we ain't gonna even get into that. If I run into one of those, at least I can protect myself. But yeah, these are my guns for 2024. If you see my YouTube shorts on there, you notice some of the guns that was in that video is not here because I traded them in for something better. Look, thank y'all for supporting my video. Thank you. Y'all been hit me up by the gun collection. That's my gun collection. I apologize if I was a little lethargic, if I was all over the place on this video, because this is actually my true sit down and talk video. You could probably tell in my voice, you could probably tell in my mannerisms that I was a little nervous, but hey, guys, I appreciate it. God bless y'all. And look, remember, stay prayed up, stay saved up, and stay strapped up. Like and subscribe. I will holler at y'all on the next one.